Hi, everyone. I'm Lauren's sister Kristen, otherwise known as Bushki. When Bushki was in elementary school around third grade, we were cracking up in the car and we were laughing. And I was thinking of those Russian babushka dolls. And so we just decided to call each other Bushki, and that's been our special nickname ever since. I always wanted a twin sister, so, I was kind of disappointed, but then 9.5 years later, I was so excited when my mom said she was going to have a baby girl. I remember dressing her up in her mom's clip on earrings, and I used to do her makeup. I pretended like she was my little doll. And ever since Bushki brought Jeff home, it always just seemed, like normal. Jeff just fit in right away, and he always felt like a part of the family. So welcome to the family, Jeff, even though it feels like you've been part of the family from before. And then I have a poem. Today is that special day when you become man and wife, when two hearts become one. A new journey begins. You have many years together, creating lasting memories. May the love you have for each other shine bright through all the years. When trials and tribulations come and go, I pray your bond will grow forever. Cherish each other as you grow older, and don't let your light for each other go dim. Always let the power of your love win, and on your wedding day, I wish you many years of joy, happiness, and never-ending love. I love you guys.
All right, the next toaster is the best man, Brad.
I'm coming for you, Jeff. First, are you ready? Ready? All right, ready to roll. Good evening, friends, family. My actual family's over there. Mom, Dad. My extended family's over there too. Walters. My name is Brad. I'm the kid, now grown man, that's been hovering around Jeff for most of his life. From the early days in diapers to the current days in suits. From 10 years ago, when he was standing by my side on my wedding day, to just a few hours ago, when I was honored to join him as he made his commitment to Lauren. Long story short, Jeff is my lifelong best friend, and I'm excited to share a few words in honor of him and Lauren. But first, it's such a sight to see so many people travel from near and far to celebrate Jeff and Lauren. Miyakis and Walthers, thank you for organizing such a fantastic weekend. We're truly blessed to be together in such a beautiful setting. Here we go. Jeff and I have made many fond memories throughout our lives. From childhood, playing Nerf, RC cars, and sleeping in tents at each other's houses in the summers. From the preteen years, soccer camps, dealing with puberty, acne, braces, growth spurts. Wait, sorry. That happened for Jeff at the next phase of his life. From the teenage years, Jeff's eventual rise past 5 feet. Visiting Jeff for a high school shadow day at Valley Catholic. Our first outing with his driver's license, just going up and down our family's farm road in his red Ford Ranger with Metallica on the CD player. To college. I know there's some people in the crowd. Can I get a go Beavs? Ah, boo. Jeff, thanks for keeping your alcohol delivery fees competitive. And finally, the rigors of adulthood, navigating careers, and finding time for the important things in life. Golf. Jeff's been on a journey to beat me since we were 13. The last notable time he actually won, which happened to be for the Hillsborough Parks and Rec Under 14 Championship. He got me by one. I did. It was a highlight in Jeff's golf career. Congratulations again. Despite the odds that come with growing into your 30s, Jeff and I have been fortunate enough to never be too far away from each other. Jeff and I followed each other up and down the West Coast over the past 2 decades, which I like to think made growing up a little easier. In 2005, Jeff moved from Portland to Monmouth for college, a little town in farm country, Oregon. Please resist the urge to look it up on Google Maps. It is not worth your data. In 2006, I moved to Corvallis for college, just 20 minutes down the road from Jeff. Do feel free to look up Corvallis. You might find it's been rated the best college town in the Pac-12. In 2008, Jeff also moved to Corvallis. Some might think it's because he wanted that big college experience. But to put the words in Jeff's mouth, 20 minutes happened to be too far from yours truly. In 2010, Jeff moved to Portland after college, and the next year I followed suit. Jeff then threw a curveball in 2011 and decided to relocate to Monterey and then to the Bay Area. Well, in 2013, I moved to the Bay Area. My wife probably thought I was being supportive of her picking San Francisco for her residency because it aligned with her aspirations. I maybe just wanted to be a little closer to my buddy. I got to meet Lauren for the first time while visiting Jeff in Monterey. It was 2012. There are a few things I can remember from that weekend. Dancing on Cannery Row, jumping in the waves after dark, and leaving the weekend thinking this girl was awesome. Oh yeah, Taco Bell too. Lauren's fun, smart, easy to talk to, and best of all, she can handle Jeff. You see, at the time, our Jeffy was a motorcycle riding, rifle shooting, and tobacco chewing kind of guy. In fact, Lauren, if you ever find yourself thinking, my husband is tattooed, wearing an Obama can't ban these guns tank top, and proudly rocking a really distinct farmer's tan, you might realize, shoot, I just married a redneck. But that's okay. Jeff is honest, loyal, and generous. Plus, Lauren, at the same time, you might be wearing a waiting all weekend for a little skinny dipping tank top. I have the picture to prove this. Lauren, I'm so thankful you came into Jeff's life. I'll be honest. Over the past 10 years, too often, I've been getting ready to visit Jeff for a night, and I pause and think, boy, I hope Lauren's around. Should I ask Jeff? Nah, that's weird. I'll just keep my fingers crossed. Jeff and Lauren, I'm so happy you two found each other. Your lives have been filled with love, laughter, and sometimes tears. Each of the moments that fill our memories come with a spark of joy, a lesson learned, a building block into who you are today. A turn in your life's journey that eventually brought you two together. You're both genuine, devoted, supportive of each other's family, friends, and I'm excited that you are now husband and wife, with a long life ahead of you to be filled with more fond memories. With that, please join me in raising your glasses. Jeff and Lauren, here's to a future together full of love, happiness, and wishing you a lifetime of fond memories to be made. Cheers.
All right, our next toasters are Lauren's parents, Patty and Greg.
Hi, I'm Patty, mother of the bride. the beautiful bride. I want to welcome all of you to Laguna Beach to join us in celebrating Lauren and Jeff's wedding. First, I'd like to give a big shout out to my grandson Brahms, the ring bearer, and Penny, the flower girl. You two both did a great job today. Thank you, Brahms. Thank you, Penny. Also, a big shout out goes to a special group of Lauren's friends, her longtime friends, Cammie, Ashley, Courtney, Samantha, Kristen, and Amy. Their friendships go back to Nelson Elementary School as far back as kindergarten and are still going strong to this day. Something Lauren enjoys besides spending time with her friends is traveling. She looked forward to our yearly trips to Disneyland, and when she was 4 years old, she was so happy because she finally met the height requirement for her first big roller coaster ride, Thunder Mountain. Well, she put to shame a lot of older kids and even some adults who were hanging on to dear life by raising her arms straight up in the air throughout the whole ride, enjoying the thrill of the ride with no fears. Well, the words "no fears" make me think that, well, Lauren does have one big fear that Jeff knows all about, and it is, right, Jeff, the fear of spiders. Right. Whenever Lauren spots a spider, she screams bloody murder and expects someone to come running immediately and exterminate it. I'll never forget the time that I was halfway rushing up the stairs to her bathroom, and only to discover that the spider she was so deathly afraid of was a big piece of dark-colored lint. But now that I have the spider thing off my chest, I'd like to get back to her enjoying traveling. Highlights of some of our recent trips that Greg and I took more recently with Lauren are the Getty Museum in Bilbao, Spain, Broadway musicals and sushi in San Francisco, a cooking class and tapas in Barcelona, wineries and lunch on a train in Napa, and a 7-course dinner in San Sebastian. Well, I guess you get the idea that our family likes food. But we hit the jackpot with Jeff because he smokes and barbecues the most mouth-watering ribs, tri-tip, chicken, and briskets for us to enjoy when he comes over to our house. Our most memorable trips with both Jeff and Lauren were with our dog, our yellow Labrador retriever, Lucy, whose birthday would have been today, November the 12th. And when we were in Carmel, the 4 of us enjoyed walks in downtown Carmel, at Carmel Beach, and of course, meals at Carmel's many dog-friendly restaurants. Well, Lauren, I have to mention this, she is very affectionate, not only with her pets, Kimchi and Tux, her cats, and our dogs, Sam and Luca. She's very affectionate with my grandson and her only nephew, Brahms, who is 2 years old. So, especially when she greets him, she smothers him with a long-lasting explosion of hugs, kisses, squeezes, and tickles that causes him to have a fit of giggles, smiles, squeals, and just pure joy and happiness. Well, I knew that Jeff was the right person to tie the knot with Lauren because he is able to bring out that same joy and happiness in Lauren. Jeff, now that you and Lauren have said your vows, we can officially welcome you and your smoked briskets to our family with open arms, growling stomachs, and drooling mouths. Lauren and Jeff, your dad and I both send you lots of love and wishes for a happy, healthy, and spider-free life together as Mr. and Mrs. Walther.
Hi, guys. Hi. Well, Patty stole my thunder. Well, I'd like to welcome everyone for making the effort to come down here. We really appreciate you driving from such a far distance, especially the Walther family. Thank you so much. What? Oh. There are, I think there are at least 4 CPAs here. And one of them, Art, and his wife Lynn are here. And he promised me that we were going to treat this as a business expense. So that's great. That's great. Little girls are a special gift. They're so cute, they're soft, they're sweet, they're funny, they're fun, they're inquisitive, and they look at you like they are the most important person around. It often made me think, what did I do to deserve this? And then Patty told me, guess what? We're having a second daughter. I think I should tell you a little bit about Lauren. We always used to take our kids out to dinner a lot of times, and like most kids, a lot of them used to run around tables. You always see that. Kristen and Todd never did that. When Lauren came into the picture, she was the only one that would actually get up and go around the table. And we thought, oh no, well, there's always got to be at least one that's going to be doing the running around. Well, Lauren fooled me. And the reason she did run around the table was she ran around to sit in my lap. And she did it often. And I don't think it was all that long ago that you stopped. It was Jeff. Jeff ruined it for me. Patty already talked about her posse that started in grade school. And again, they've been friends forever, it seems. And they were very protective of each other. And so much so that I forget what grade it was, but I got a phone call one day and someone said, Kristen just, Lauren just got kicked out of school. Yeah, 4th grade, okay. So, being the good dad, I had to sit her down and give her the talk. And of course, after I found out the reason why she got kicked out, I really had to laugh. And I pulled her aside and I told her, I said, Lauren, next time something like that happens, you got to look around first. Make sure the teacher's not looking. Then slug the guy. It was one of the boys picking on one of her friends. But Lauren got caught and they kicked her out.
And Julia got kicked.
Julia. Okay, Julia. Yeah, yeah. Two of them got kicked out. It was highly unfair, I thought. As Lauren grew, she played soccer. And of course, everyone that knows that their kids have a soccer game, especially in a winter when it's cold and foggy and drizzly, and when you can't see 2 feet in front of you, you kind of don't want to go. One day there was a game scheduled on a day just like that, and before we left, there was just a lot of whining and moaning, and it's one of those days that I don't want to go. I just don't want to go. So Lauren turned to me and looked at me and said, "Dad, get a grip, calm down, and stop moaning. Get over it." And we went to the game. And the funny thing about it is you couldn't see them play, but I still remember that they were playing at one end of the field. And all of a sudden the fog lifted and we could see them playing. And I could see Lauren was playing defense and about midfield, standing there. Unfortunately, she was turned the wrong way and she was playing with her hair. What? It is true. It is true. After college, she went to work for Yelp in San Francisco, hated that job, quit, even though I told her, try finding another job first. She called me up and said, "Dad, but I hate it." So she quit. She got a job fairly quickly with Sephora in the corporate office. And the amazing thing about it was she would call me every once in a while and we would talk about her job. And I don't know whether she was just being nice and pretending to listen to me or what, but she did so well that she just kept getting promotions. And it got to the point where everyone in the corporate office knew who she was. She was doing such a great job. Now, Lauren is actually a director at Sephora. She gets paid a whole lot of money, but I don't know what she does. Okay, so life goes on, and one day Lauren tells me she meets this cute guy. And so I asked her, "Huh?
You were there that night.
Let me finish the story." So I asked her where she meets them, and of course she tells me, "I met him in a bar, Dad." And I'm thinking, okay. I'm thinking, oh, she met some hairy guy, maybe dreadlocks, holding a beer, with a tattoo, or tattoos all over. But, Jeff, I'm sorry, I was really wrong. You have no hair. You do have some tattoos, though. So when Lauren asked if she could bring Jeff home, we knew something was up. And we were pretty nervous. I don't know about you, Jeff, but we were wondering because it wasn't like Lauren to bring just anyone home. The one thing we found was Jeff to be kind, considerate, very respectful. And he didn't have that foul mouth that he's known for. So he maintained pretty.
Now we're married, so.
Oh, well, now it's going to come out. Now it's going to come out. And like Patty said, the good thing is he cooks for us. And better yet, he brings booze. But Jeff, I think, is just a testament to how well Matt and Denise have brought up Jeff and his brother and sister. Thank you so much. We love Jeff to death. He's a good guy, and we're proud to have him. So Lauren and Jeff, never forget to laugh, live life.
Sorry.
Typical. She keeps interrupting. have a good time, do things that give you joy. There's going to be some hard times, but support each other. And most of all, hurry up with the grandkids because we're getting old. Please toast.
Dad, you're funny. Mean jokes you said in there.
All right, our next toasters are Jeff's parents, Denise and Matthew.
Let's see here what we got here.
The first one.
Okay. Okay, Jeff and Lauren, we wanted to share with you some things that we learned during our 48 years of marriage. First, have a sense of humor, laugh together, even at the silly stuff.
Pick your battles. Have patience, be kind and understanding.
Do not leave the toilet seat up ever.
When you go shopping, make sure there's a husband chair or bench, that his phone is fully charged. Both husband and wife will be happier.
Always kiss each other goodnight and never go to bed angry.
Show your love in small, unselfish ways.
Go on weekly date nights.
Getting flowers on any other day than Valentine's Day means so much more.
Put your spouse first at all times and tell them how much you appreciate them.
Keep God and his blessings close to your heart.
And Jeff, remember these words. Yes, dear, you are right. She told me to say that, so.
Okay. Jeff, I decided not to share any funny or embarrassing moments in your life. I'll leave that up to your siblings. You have been one of the sweetest blessings in our lives. We have watched you grow from an adorable baby to a wonderful man you are today. You are generous, thoughtful, while also being strong and responsible. I thank God that he gave us to you. Today you have chosen Lauren to be your bride. Lauren, you are truly special in so many ways. We are happy and blessed to welcome you into our family. My prayers were answered by God when he brought you into Jeff's life.
So what is marriage? Marriage is having a spouse who loves you as you are, who trusts you, and helps you find the best of yourself through honesty and openness. And Jeff and Lauren, may your marriage be blessed with love, peace, good health, and happiness. Cheers to you.
Yay.
And by the way, I have two sons that do very well on the Traeger, so we're going to have a Traeger off one of these days.
Daughter.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. That was great. I love you guys. Thank you. Good job on me.
Okay, now Jeff and Lauren have a few words they'd like to say.
We didn't practice and we don't have notes, but
Yeah. We just wanted to say thank you all for coming. We're extremely blessed to have you all in our lives. This is the happiest day of my life, so thank you for being here and supporting us in this marriage. And please don't drink and drive tonight. Take an Uber or Lyft. No, I'm serious. And enjoy the great food. Thank you to the Miyakis. I love you very much, and thank you for accepting me into your family.
yes. Thank you guys. We really appreciate everyone coming from far away. We know is a bit of a destination, so we're so happy to see everyone from elementary school, from college days, from Monterey, like first job days, all of Jeff's family, our Bay Area family back there, the aunts, the uncles, everyone that came to support us. We're really, really thankful, and we're so happy to have you here. And it's just been wonderful seeing everybody together. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you. We love you.
Thank you. Good job. All right. Cheers.